Okay, an update on the dog bite situation. Just want to clarify that I walked onto the property and I got too close to the property. Okay, I was going after his kids. Okay, those kids were between me and the dogs suspected a pedophile was in the area, and they could detect that trouble, and they reacted to that. I caused the dog to have to bite me, all right? And I may have infected that dog with my homeless germs. So there's a better chance that the dog got infected by me than I got infected by the dog with like rabies. Or I may have caused injury to the dog when he bit me, or she bit me, whatever. Diesel is the name, I guess. So I should have to pay for the dog's veterinary visits, all right, and any other medication that it might need, any kind of treatment or training from biting me. Okay, that dog was cool, all right. It did nothing wrong, all right. In fact, the local neighbors should be thanking the dog owners for trying to get rid of homeless scum who infest the area. All right? I should be begging for the owner's mercy and forgiveness for causing the dog to bite me. Okay? Also, by posting that video of the dog bite, I'm exploiting the family for my personal gain. Okay? Maybe I edited out the whole dog bite, like the actual biting, okay? Just because there was no bite, okay? Maybe I hacked off that portion and just made it look like, I got bit. Maybe I got in an accident with my bicycle, or I stabbed myself, and I knew they had dogs, and decided it was convenient to blame these fine, upstanding citizens. Okay. So that's a lot of conspiracy theory. I find very, very useful, very helpful, because it really helps you see how some people are. All right, you present things as they are, and you're gonna get reactions. Everybody reacts differently in their own way, and during controversial videos, you see how people really feel about you. Okay. You really learn that. It's quite a psychological test. My dog bite seems okay. I mean, I recorded it a little bit on my AccuMagnet Bum channel. I don't know when I'll get that up. Just talking about it, but I got other health problems too. The dog bite problem seems like it's just another add-on to my whole health issue, being older and things falling apart in general. So I didn't call the cops. I was told that cops were contacted. The cops told the person who contacted the cops that I need to contact the cops directly and make my complaint, which I'm not interested in doing. I'm not interested in suing. I'm just gonna sit on the video, and it doesn't look very popular. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to let it slide. I'm not going to the hospital because I threw a little cayenne pepper on it. I think that might have helped. It's so strange. I do get scared. I was absolutely scared of infection because I had a cold at the time. I was like in the middle of a cold. Okay, snot running out and all that, and then I get bit. It's just that's what kills you. Is just it's like not one thing. It's a multitude of things, and then you get that straw that breaks your back. But yeah, like the cold is coming out, and dog bite is healing up. There's a little psychological damage. I mean, I cried a couple of times just out of frustration. And I mostly found myself crying because my wound was reopening. It was opening up, and that's what happened that's what happens when you get wounds. I cut my finger once. It kept reopening up. I kept forgetting about it. It reopened and bled, and I'd feel it like the wetness on my pants, and I didn't like that feeling, that wetness. So, I'd try to keep just putting cayenne pepper over that to staunch the bleeding. That's what happens with big wounds. Okay, they will reopen. All right, and you got to be ready for that. And I say be ready with cayenne pepper, not chili powder. This stuff, the chili powder. I don't know about chili powder. Um, yeah, they put garlic in it. I don't know if garlic really does much. The real cayenne pepper, the stuff that burns your mouth. If it burns your mouth, it's gonna help your skin. Okay, that's my remedy. I try to keep cayenne pepper in my bag at all times, not just for cuts, but just heart problems too. If you're about to have a heart attack. Okay, going back to legal stuff. What are they gonna do if I don't file a complaint? Then nothing lost. There's nothing that's gonna happen if I don't formally go through the legal process on this with the judicial system. Then it never happened according to the police. Okay, and they don't report. They won't log it on to their system, which a lot of these police stations have kind of shoddy systems anyway. I mean, I think it should be required that every police station carry a crime map, but maybe they're too hard to keep up to date or something. You know, they could make it like Waze, right? You might get false reports, but if you force people to have to really stand behind their reporting, you know. But Waze maps, you know, for car crashes, oh, the police are over here. That would be great for a crime map. But a lot of police don't do that. So whatever, if it's not gonna it's not really gonna matter. It's just an incident that happened. Let the next unlucky soul get bit by that dog too. That's what happens. It's like not every crime gets reported, and it can happen multiple times from the same people. This guy's attitude really, he didn't he didn't answer any of my questions correctly. Maybe, I asked him. Well, yeah, he didn't put me at ease that this problem is not gonna crop up again in the future. I'll just say that he didn't put me at any ease. He wanted to blame me, and he said the dogs were fine. They don't need a fence. They don't need to be tied up. Okay, so to punish him, how do you punish a guy like that? Okay, you make other people aware, all right, as best you can about him. Go to him directly and punish him. Police, that's the police response. Punish that person directly, okay? And I think it might be more helpful to just try to communicate, to go public, like the former mayor Rudolph Giuliani said. Just when in doubt, just go public with it as best you can. You know, big or small. You know, my incident's small, but I'll go public with it as best I can, and just try to get the word out, and people use that information for what they did. I mean, I find it interesting how me publishing this video brought a little investigation into this guy. He had a East Side West Side tattoo on his chest, and now it's all black. You could see in the video. I thought that all black smudge across his chest looked odd. All right, I couldn't make out what it was, but it's apparently a cover-up, and that makes sense. A cover-up for his gang affiliations. And you see his gang attitude. It's like when somebody accuses you of something, I'm bleeding, I'm standing right in front of you, I'm saying your dog bit me. He's like, you caused my dog to bite you. You know, that's why in the early part of this video, I just started giving the alternate opinions about this situation. Even if you present the facts as they are, the cops will pretty much say that it's all been edited. If it doesn't work in the cop's favor, it's been edited. But if it's a cop doing something heroic, oh, this is a perfect video that reflects reality exactly. Okay, nothing is edited with that. Okay, that's the immediate argument when it comes to videos that make somebody look bad. It's been edited. All right, that's just amazing how that works, and it's possible. I mean, I've seen the video game technology where you could actually take my face and then put a 3D model over it and have me speak differently. I could be saying different words. Okay, there's a lot. I don't know how much that would cost, but it's possible it can be done. All right, the prevalence, how frequently that happens, it's hard to say. So I'm just gonna put this all behind me. Let that information just sit out there. I didn't see any privacy complaints. I welcome the privacy complaints. This video isn't very popular anyways. I'd be interested to see how YouTube responds to it. But the cop troll out of Coquille, he's like saying, "Oh, you exploited the kids, and this video needs to be taken down because of that." But he's not the one who can file that privacy complaint. It has to be the actual people. So I encourage you, contact them and let them know that they can file the privacy complaint. Good, and tell them I wish them good luck with that. I'd like to see how that works, because once a criminal action happens, it becomes public. Okay, they'll report your name, they'll report all of that. But I didn't report anything, so there's no criminal investigation, I'm sure. So really, it could be a privacy complaint that YouTube might want to respect in some way. And if it gets filed, I'm not going to smudge faces. All right, I'm going to let YouTube decide what they think. I haven't seen any complaints yet, so whatever. It's up to YouTube after this. I'm not slandering. I'm just trying to report the facts. And this Tony guy, he's got his Facebook up. I mean, he hasn't taken it down yet, as far as I understand. So you can see his history there. And I looked up East Side, West Side, White Pride. East Side White Pride, which is strange on Oregon. It really is Oregon. East Side White Pride. It originated out of Portland, and they're proud of their racism. Well, mostly, but they kind of scattered now. They scattered after a murder way back in 1988. All right, they seem to have dissipated. Maybe because the hate group started getting followed by the government in some way. But I was thinking East Side White Pride, like, sounds like something that was on the East Coast, like, but it's the east part of Portland. East Portland, I don't recall really checking it out too much. There probably could have been some issues there. Soggy areas, very soggy, rainy areas. They really dampen people's attitudes. All right, I'm just going to stop it here.